Wrexham kicked off their League One season in style. Right from the start, the team showed they weren't in England's third division just to make up the numbers. They played with the confidence of a side that knew it could go far, even though most people, outside of Wrexham's passionate supporters, of course, didn't expect such a solid performance. The team quickly stood out, with a defence that was practically impenetrable. For months, they went toe-to-toe with Birmingham City, battling point for point, whether for the title or that coveted automatic promotion spot to the Championship. It seemed like nothing could derail the Red Dragons' journey, but football, as we all know, loves a surprise. Even with that rock-solid defence, there was one issue lingering since the beginning: a lack of goals. The forwards managed to scrape out narrow, hard-fought wins, but it was clear the team needed a proper number 9, a clinical finisher who wouldn't miss in front of goal. The fans knew it, manager Phil Parkinson knew it, and the squad felt it on the pitch. Then, right at the death of the January transfer window, Wrexham made what looked like the perfect move, signing Sam Smith, a striker who, on paper, seemed like the dream solution. Expectations were high, and among the supporters, there was a real buzz. This is it, was the general feeling. And for a moment, it looked like everything was going to click into place. But football, once again, showed its unpredictable side. Even with Sam Smith in the squad, new problems began to surface. The midfield, with George Dobson and Matty James, just wasn't working. Individually talented, the two players seemed unable to find chemistry together in the tactical setup, leaving the team unbalanced in both creativity and defensive cover. What was even more worrying, the defence, once a brick wall, started to crack. Wrexham, a team that prided itself on keeping clean sheets, began conceding far too often. In their last 10 matches, they've only managed 2 clean sheets. And, of course, that's affected the results. Just to give you an idea, here's what's happened in their recent games. A bitter 2-1 defeat to Leyton Orient. A comfortable 2-0 win over Northampton Town, a brief moment of relief. Another win, 2-1 against Crawley Town. It looked like the team was back on track. But then came a frustrating 3-2 loss to Stevenage, a match filled with avoidable mistakes. A draw that felt like a loss, 1-1 against Birmingham City, missing a huge chance to pull ahead. A 2-1 defeat to Shrewsbury Town, confidence took a real knock. A narrow 1-0 win over Peterborough United, but the performance was far from convincing. And finally, another 2-1 loss to Barnsley, making it clear that something needed to change. The most recent defeat, against Leyton Orient, was the last straw for many supporters. Wrexham had never lost 2 consecutive home games under Phil Parkinson's management. The atmosphere, once filled with optimism, had shifted to one of concern. The fans, who had always stood by the team, were now starting to question what was going wrong. In this tense scenario, James McClean decided to speak up. After the match, he took to Instagram and sent a heartfelt message to the supporters. It was a night below expectations. Of course, we go out to win every game, but unfortunately, in football, that doesn't always happen. No one, believe me, is more frustrated than the players and coaching staff when the victory doesn't come. Now it's about focusing on Sunday, with the same goal, to win. Simple words, but they showed that the squad was feeling the pressure too. It's not easy for a team that was fighting for the title to start slipping like this. And the next challenge is just around the corner. On Sunday, Wrexham faces Mansfield Town, and the mood in the dressing room is all about recovery. Jay Rodriguez, another key figure in the squad, spoke about how the group was feeling after the defeat. "We're talking about it in the dressing room. This game against Mansfield is a big chance for us to bounce back. In football, things don't always go your way, but what matters is how you respond. It's about working hard, keeping your head straight, and pushing forward." It's a positive attitude, but the big question remains: can Wrexham turn things around? Will the attack finally start firing? Can the defence regain the solidity that made the team one of the best in League One? The answer, my friend, is waiting for you. Make sure you don't miss a single moment of this crucial game. Head over to our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button, turn on notifications, and join us as we cheer, celebrate, and, of course, analyse everything happening with Wrexham. This season still has plenty of stories to tell.